Statistically, only 6% of you are subscribed, so if you're part of the 94% that isn't, please consider subscribing today. Hey ho, WFC here, and today I'm doing a video of Transformers War for Cybertron Earthrise / Kingdom Optimus Prime. So this is the Kingdom reissue, but there's like no difference between the Kingdom one and the Earthrise one, so here it is with the trailer. It can drive quite well. It's got like a decent amount of movement in the cab section. The back of the trailer can open up. There's nothing really in there. You could put whatever you want in there, really. Let's move on to the cab section. There's a couple of these ports around the area, around the figure. On there. Not many. So let's get into transformation. First thing you want to do is take out this piece. I'm going to fold in these. Open up these flaps on the sides. Like that. And I want to take these and move them out. Making sure this panel here doesn't get caught on that. Like that. As you can see there, it got caught. You want to make sure you don't break it. And you move these out like this. Just makes it easier. Next thing you're going to want to do is just detach it like this. And I'm going to take these pieces and fold them in like this. Turn all of this around. Then you're going to take this, fold it back like that, fold it up like that. Take this and fold it down. And fold this around to reveal the head and clip that back into place. Then you're going to fold these in, then fold that in like that. I'm going to focus on that, taps in there, that just taps down there. Then this back piece will fold up and these will fold in just like that. I'm going to take the legs and move them down, detach them, and flatten out the feet. Then you're going to want to move the arms down. Then you open up these panels and fold out the fists. And there you go. That's Optimus Prime in his robot mode. Now you can take the gun and peg it into this peg here. Peg hole there, like that. Or you can take it and unfold it out and peg it into his hand. Or you can use these other pegs to peg it into any of the siege ports. 2 on his arm, 1 on his back, 2 on the bottom of his feet, 1 on the side of each leg. There is also 1 here for some reason. Now I didn't have the siege figure, but I'm guessing because this is molded from it that it had a lot more interesting transformation effects, because as you can see there are these hinges here which don't do anything. Then also it seems like the legs would clip together like this, because it looks like that would go in there. There's a hole there, no, there's a peg there for a hole there. And there's that, a peg and a hole, and a peg and a hole. So it looks like they would tab together, but there's just not enough space for them, or they don't go further in enough, far enough in enough. Now another thing that you can do is you can open up his chest to reveal the matrix of leadership, which you can take out, and he can hold it in his hand. Like that. You can't really get the opening pose very well. It's not very easy, but it was like Hot Rod that did it anyway, and not Optimus Prime. But you can kind of get it. Not very successfully, but you can do it. Now let's move on to the trailer. Right after I've plugged that back in. So the trailer there's a little stand at the bottom here, so you can keep it up. You can open it up like this and fold that down, and this will just fold up like this. Now the original one, this top bit was blue in the original cartoon, and then there was also a little roller which does come with the Centurion drone, which I think was a online exclusive and Amazon exclusive, something like that. Now this little bit in the trailer can detach. As you can see, it's got the road connection thing, so it can connect to other road plates. This is supposed to be a shield, but I mean, it's so small, it's practically useless. You know, what are you going to do with that? It's not even the size of a plate. Now around this figure there are a couple of these blast effect ports. These little ports here, there's a couple of them. There's two on the shoulders, one on each leg. I'm sure there's more, I just can't locate them. There's a stand port there, but I don't have a stand, so there's a couple ports inside of the trailer, so you can see there are 4 on each side here. There's a peg there. There's a peg there, and there's some ports underneath the trailer. Now you can actually take this and detach it, and that can go onto Optimus's back or something. He's got like a medic thing on his back, if you want him to. I guess you could also put it on his arm and have him have like a big claw. You could probably even like fold away the fist and have this weird claw arm. Like that. You can have the thing going this way and then close up the trailer. Then have this on this side like this. Or even you can maybe to make it fit better, do it like that. And this can fit on Optimus like this, but you can't have the gun connected to him. So I mean, you could, if you were doing that, you could like peg it under here somewhere like that, if that fits, which it doesn't. You could probably peg it somewhere like that though, that works. So if you wanted to do that, you could. But, you know, I prefer, you know, having just this pegged into the trailer. I think it's better in general, really. So, yeah, there's not much more about this figure that I can really say. It's a nice figure, I like it. It's my first proper Optimus Prime. My first, like, regular scale Optimus. I do think it's one of the best figures that I've actually gotten recently. Because I've gotten a couple figures recently that you would have seen in my birthday haul. But yeah, that's about it for this video. Not much more to really say. It's a good figure. So I guess that's Salut BC out.